Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
It's doing the weird thing again where it's not seeing comments.
Oh,
But
no.
can you see comments, Colleen? If you can see them, I'm happy.
I can see them on my phone. We are not live on my phone yet because of the delay, but
Okay.
I think we just
So sorry, guys.
hold on. I think we just went live.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to our first Friday Night Live.
Yay.
And we have Miss Colleen over here. She is going to be moderating. We have Jody down just below. We got like the Brady Bunch thing going. Okay. And then kitty corner, we have Stacie. Thank you guys for joining me. And what we're doing tonight, for any of you that watched the live with Sam's Bead Shop, I don't know, it was a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We worked with the Northern Lights, and this was the March and the 4th anniversary box for Sam's Bead Shop. And we still have a lot left over. And when we were in the green room afterwards, we're talking, it's like, hey, do you guys want to get together and do like a part 2? Stacie and I have this thing where we never get through all our beads and we end up doing a part 2. And everybody agreed, like, hey, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So that's what we're doing tonight. We are bringing back our box, and there's already been an April box, but we're bringing back the Northern Lights because there's a couple projects I still want to do. And I know that these ladies here have some left over. So let's take it away. Colleen, let's have you talk first. Tell us about you.
Oh, I'm just here, in the comments. I'll be reading some of your comments for the ladies. So, yeah, just here to help out.
You'll be dropping links. And
it won't let me drop links. So that's what I'm working on.
Oh, okay.
It's saying that I can't.
Okay, so we're going to figure that out. However, though, in the description, though, I have all the links where you can find Jody, where you can find Stacie, where you can find Colleen, as well as some links for Sam's Bead Shop, including if you're not a Sam's Bead Box subscriber, there's a $5 off coupon code in the description, and Colleen has it right there. Craft in all caps, and that gets you $5 off of your first box.
Yep. Yay. And I will drop the link in the chat.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. So let's start off with you, Jody. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Jody. I'm over at The Speed of Life, and I've been there for almost 2 years. Started just by, helping out Chris a little bit to keep the channel going after Wendy passed. And after about a year, he's like, you know what? He's like, it's practically yours. He's like, you want it? He's like, I'll be your back person and I'll put everything up for you. He's like, you just make the content and you send it to me. And I'm like, I'm in. So, and that's where it started. And now, besides that, I work full time. I have 2 children adult children and 2 adult stepchildren and 4 animals. So, yeah.
Well, thank you. I had the pleasure of providing some content for This Beaded Life as well, just after Wendy had passed away, and had the pleasure of working with her a few times as well. And so she's always here with us, and I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you're keeping that channel going. Chris is amazing. We've had some emails going back and forth, and he's just incredible. And so there you go for Jody on Facebook. Stacie, tell us a little bit about yourself that maybe we don't know already.
So I'm Stacie from Stacie Rabbit Jewelry and based in Cincinnati, Ohio. I have 2 kids. One is 15 and the other is 3. So they're my 2 only children. I don't know if everybody knows that. And I've been beading for about 15 years. So started actually just before my older son was born, and I'm a jack of all trades in the beading world. A little bit of seed bead weaving, some wire work, some other things.
Nice. I am Jenifer Miller. I am Bella Rain Jewelry. Bella Rain comes from my granddaughter. My granddaughter's name is Rain, and I needed to come up with a name. And my mother, that never got to meet Miss Rain, she would always say, "Oh, my beautiful daughter. Oh, my beautiful granddaughter," because I have two kids, boy, girl. And so that's how Bella Rain, because it's beautiful rain, and it just kind of flowed perfectly. And so I have been beading since 2020. So in May of 2020, I bought my first kit from Kelly's Bead Boutique. And I didn't start designing on my own until probably about 6 to 8 months later. And it was having a subscription. And I chose a subscription that a lot of people posted content for. And that's how I learned. And then I just started kind of going off on my own and doing my own little thing with these subscription boxes. And so Sam's Bead Box, I can't remember if I don't think I was a subscriber at the very beginning because I kind of stumbled on Sam's Bead Shop. But so I don't think I've been since the very beginning. However, though, I am now, and that's what matters. And this box is incredible, absolutely incredible. I love it. I am kind of on the fly. I just figured out what I was going to do probably maybe 10 minutes before I logged on. And and I think Jody said she's going to be on the fly. I don't know. Is Stacie on the fly, or do you have something in mind? Stacie always has something in mind. She always knows.
I pulled stuff together last minute, but I do have an idea, something that's been in the back of my head.
See?
Well, and I have a confession, Jenifer, and it's going to be really on the fly because I brought the wrong box to my table. So it's going to be super on the fly.
That works. So, and also too, like I said, I don't know why it says YouTube doesn't support comments on private videos. It's not a private video. It's public. You guys are watching, so we can't see your comments. So we are going to say, kind of not goodbye, but kind of go off, Colleen, and go and bring us our comments so that we can see comments. So she'll post the comments for us to see. Jody's going to turn her, oh, Colleen like left. Wow. Okay.
I told her to go off and she went.
Oh. I didn't give her like leave like that. I mean, she's just like, okay, bye.
Oh, God.
And then we're going to bring on Stacie's overhead. And while she's doing that, Jody's going to get switched around, and then we will start solo layouting. Say that 5 times twice or really fast. And we will continue on. So let me bring up Stacie's overhead, and we will solo layout that for her. Oh, I love what you have there.
So I kind of picked out a handful of things, and now I wanted to work with wire. So I've got my giant spool of 20 gauge German style wire that a little out of control at the moment. I used to have something on it, but I don't know what happened here. I'm like, I love this piece. So was thinking of doing some larger wrapped loops with some of these beads in between. I haven't exactly figured out where I'm going, but decided that this goes with. And of course, since we had all these fun blues, I had a blue lobster claw that I was saving just for this instance.
I'm so shocked that you have blue. You love blue. Blue's your jam.
But I have not been using too much blue. So if you've been on my page lately, there's not as much blue as there normally is. I'm branching out.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I don't see any sari ribbon. Are you going to be pulling in some sari ribbon?
No sari ribbon today. I'm taking a break.
Wow.
I did post a piece today that had it was actually a fairy silk tassel. So if you go to my Instagram page, you can get your fix of fairy ribbon sari silk tassels.
Oh my goodness. I love it. All right. You're going to make a necklace, right?
Yes, I am. I didn't share that, did I? Thank you for reading my mind.
Well, because that pendant would actually be really pretty. I mean, it's large,
It
but
is. It would be a little wonky. Good guess.
I
It'd be
see,
a little wonky.
but I see those large pendants on bracelets too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see Colleen in the background, and she's working hard there. So I'm sure she's getting the comments going. Yeah. So Colleen is in the background, you guys. And again, we cannot see the comments. I have no idea why. We will have it fixed by Sunday.
And Jenifer, I'm doing the unthinkable, and I'm cutting some of these strands.
Oh.
If you want to highlight either yours or Jody's,
I can, yes, because
I can think through where I'm headed here.
All right, I'm going to bring in my one here. Come in, solo layout.
I need to flip around, don't I?
Oh, let me see. Let me see here. Oh yeah, you're you might be upside down.
I'm upside down.
You might be upside down. That's okay. Isn't there a song? Upside down, yeah, there is. All right, because this is Friday Night Live. And you guys, let us know in the comments. Do you like the Friday evenings? Do you guys like these evenings? This is just how it worked out for us this time and giving it a try. But what I have here is I have that same strand that Stacie's going to be using. And it's that gorgeous blue and gold. And blue and gold, those are my high school colors. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful strand. And
those were mine too. How funny.
And I didn't technically cut into this strand because I just untied it, but still I took some from it and then I tied it back up. So it's like, oh, I still have my strand. But look at these beads that I thought went really well with those. These 4mm fire polish. I might have to cut in. I think I can untie this one too, so I'm not technically cutting into a strand. But I'm going to use those also too. You know what I made? I made one of these little seed bead wrapped kind of connectors. And I don't want it to be perfectly round. So if you look at it, it kind of looks like a tree because it's a little smaller up here and then it goes a little wider. And I'm okay with that and I was messing with it. I was, like pushing on it because I was using 26 gauge artistic wire on that. And then I had some 18 gauge scrap here. And so that's how I did the center. Now these little guys here, I'm using 22 gauge, and you'd be so proud of me, Stacie, because I am bringing in my huge spool too. Oh, that's silver. Oh man, I grabbed silver. I need to grab the gold. Let me grab the gold real fast. Here I thought I was all set. I was going to be so cute and show that. Oh man, I don't know where my 22 gauge is. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh,
okay. I was looking for 22 also, and I don't know what happened to it. So hence we are working with 20 today.
Well, we know that Colleen has one of these here at her house because I sent her one.
It's like there's some little gnome out there stealing all the 22 gauge wire.
I love 22 gauge wire.
I do too.
And I sent her a spool. I didn't realize I could do this, and I sent it. Did you know on Amazon you could put anybody's address? And I sent her some because I saw a video and she was like, I don't have any 22 gauge wire. And then she ended up getting one of these in silver that she thought I sent to her. I didn't send to her, but I had already sent her this. She just hadn't gotten it yet. All right. So what I do is, since we're working from that spool, it's kind of like working from the spool. And so I don't like waste, and I have my waste up here. And these little pieces were the only pieces that I had as of waste when I was making these links. Now, these links are wire wrapped, and I'm stacking a couple of different bead caps. I'm really weird about my gold tones matching. And so I wanted the gold tones to match. And these were the two bead caps that looked okay together. And I just stacked them. So I have, this is, I think, a 6mm, and this is a 4mm. And then I just stacked them on this bead. And so what I did was, I love wire wrapping. Wire wrapping is like my favorite thing to do. So what I do is, like I said, I have this long piece. I don't cut into little chunks because I don't like to waste. And so what I did was I do one side like that. So I have it on there, and then I'm going to give it that 90-degree angle bend. And these are my Soft Flex round nose pliers. And I love these round nose pliers because they have a nice big handle. I have larger hands, and so they work out perfectly. And I am just going to come over the top there and make these little bundles here. And then all I really have wasting is this side here, where I'll have a little bit that I'm going to be trimming off. I stacked all my tools in one little area. And so, you know, I'm never going to completely not have any waste. I'm never going to eliminate it, but I can reduce it. And this is how I try to reduce. I just don't like wasting. And then what I do is I leave it just like that, because if I were to trim this off and tuck in the little end, it goes all wonky because I get too aggressive with it. I get real aggressive. Then, since my bead caps went flying off one time when I was doing this, I realized that all I had to do was just add them to this other side. Okay, then I'm going to come in at the very tippy tip. So for a 3 wrap on 22 gauge wire, I come in at the very tippy tip of these pliers, and these are Bead-A-Long pliers, and I come in at the very, very tippy tip, and I know that I'll get 3 wraps in, 3 clean wraps. And when I'm using 20 gauge wire, I have to come in a little bit off the tip. But then let's get that nice and centered. And then I will go ahead and get this wrapped, and the wire's probably going to hit my camera, and it didn't. Okay. Then I come in and trim that off, and then I'll trim off this other side, because then when I go to tuck in that very end, it has something to go up against. So always tuck in your ends. I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. However, though, now that's complete. And I learned that from Kelly too. Always tuck in. You're only doing 3/4 of the job if you're not tucking that in. And there's my little link. Okay, so now let's jump on over. So I have a pile of 4 here. And what we'll do is we'll jump on over to Jody, because she has her mat and her camera all ready to go. Let's bring in Jody. Let's exit solo. We'll bring in Jody's, and she can tell us what she's got going on.
Okay,
Ooh.
well, so I cut some Soft Flex beading wire in this amethyst, and not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I'm trying to figure it out, but I want to do like 3 strands, and I don't want to use like a connector or anything, but I want one of these strands, like these are probably going to be a little bit shorter. One of them is going to be a little bit longer. They're probably going to be crimped together here, and I would like them to go up through a bead, so then I can do something behind it. And I'm not sure if I want to do like leather behind it or chain or something like that. But then, yeah, so I'm testing the waters here. We're going to try it.
Nice. Well, we are here with you to watch. We're going to watch you through it. I am actually going to cut into a strand because I can't, oh, maybe I can untuck this one. untie it. Are you moving along, Stacie? Do we need to move over to you?
I am. I can show you where I'm headed.
Okay, let's get going over to you. Let me put that down. I need to see Colleen. Oh, Colleen, I can see Colleen's forehead. She's a working. Okay, let's get you laid out. I can see her in the back. Yeah, I see her forehead, and that's it.
Okay. So,
everybody in the comments, give Colleen some love. She's on the back end working her tail off too. Give Colleen some love.
Colleen.
Thank you, Colleen. You're the best.
She is.
So I put together the pendant, and I decided I was going to go with one of these check glass rounds with the little moon and stars on it. And really just created simple loops at both ends and attached it to that pendant. But this is, I did one of these and then I got distracted by the pendant. So this is what happens when I don't have a really good plan. I end up all over the place. So I am going to be creating links with wire wrapped loops. And again, just used one of the moon ones. And what I'm using instead of around nose pliers is I want just the bigger loops. So I'm just using a bail making pliers.
Oh, nice.
And I was using the second one over here to create this size loop. Yeah. So I can show you what I was doing.
Yes. Are those Bead-A-Lon 6-steppers?
They actually say they're Bead Landing, so I must have just got them at Michael's or something. I got them during COVID, and I didn't have a lot of choice what I got, so. But they're okay. Let's see here. So I was going to do the fire polish, the blue and gold bead, and then this for my other one. So Jen, I was going to do the same thing as you, and I'm trying to work from the spool. I'm not really good at it, it's especially hard on the live because I end up hitting the camera or something. So you actually will need to leave a good amount of space if you're going to do this technique. I'm actually going to maybe even use more than I need. So basically, you want to leave a couple inches when you make that 90-degree bend. And then instead of, so normally you would just come in with a round nose pliers, but if you want a bigger loop, I just use the bail making pliers. And there is kind of a trick to this.
Which one are you using? The third from the bottom?
I'm using the middle one.
The middle? Okay.
Yeah.
Or is it the third or fourth size up?
Oh, it would be the fourth.
Okay.
The fourth one. So this one was okay. Sometimes when you come in, this wire does not want to bend in the right direction. You end up off, and so you will just have to roll it back. Let me see if it happens on the next one.
Oh, because of the barrel not having room in between the bead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ends up offset.
Yeah.
So today I'm doing this by hand. I normally don't, but I don't know. It's warmer in my office, so the wire is bending pretty easily. So one of the benefits of summer is I find wire working a lot easier. Crap, that was not what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to have attached that one on. Okay, this is fine. It'll be an end. So let me just do this off camera so I don't. I'm just scrunching these together. Okay, so doing this from the spool on here is probably not the smartest idea. And then I'm gonna make my loops go the same direction. So I'm gonna bend that direction.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, I usually do that unless I have a reason. Like sometimes I have, you know, if I want a pendant to hang or something, I will go the other direction. So here I think I'm going to run into what I was telling you because I've got the beads here. So I'm a little bit off, and I'll show you in just a second. So here, like,
oh yeah, yep.
That's not what you want. So, sorry, this wire is poking me. So I just keep rolling it over, and so you can see I fixed that. I got rid of that little gap that was there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Somebody stop me. I was literally gonna go and close up the loop without putting this thing on. So that's one of the dangers of wrapped loops. You have to remember what you're doing and not just get excited making them. I'm so excited making wrapped loops.
I love wrap loops, but we also can't see the comments, and so we don't have those people. We don't have viewers saying stop, stop, don't go any further.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't leave space here either. I was in. So this one's gonna only have one. I was in simple loop mode, which is what I've been doing lately. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Oh boy. Or I may just have to redo this one. I don't like it uneven, so let me see if I can straighten this out.
Well, I will tell you guys while everybody's here, Colleen did a video. Oh, I don't know when it was because I was trying to catch up last night, and she did a video, and it was really super cool. And she was using bell making pliers and did a great tutorial on how to place everything, and what happens when if it gets wonky, like if you don't have that space in between.
Okay, so, we're gonna try this again. I don't know, I've had an odd day today. I think my brain is not functioning properly. So we're gonna go through, this is the bloopers episode. So we're gonna come back in. I am leaving space now because I actually want to fit 3 wraps in here. So now we bend it at the 90-degree angle. And once again, we come back in with the 4th barrel of the bail making pliers and send that around. I'm going to try and like smooth that a little bit because I did have a few little kinks. And again, I'm a little bit offset here. So what I do is I just pop it back on, and then I just move this back until my wire crossing is pretty much at a 90-degree angle, you know, with this piece. So I did that.
Smart.
And then I'm
don't
not
forget
closing this up. Yep. Yes. No, we're getting it this time. Might be a slow start, but I'm getting there. And then I just don't like where it was crossing, so I was fiddling with it. And then this piece is shorter, so I am actually going to grab it here. So
I was just going to say, you have some strong fingers.
It's really hot in here too. Now I have a little bit more than 3 spaces, but that's okay.
I don't have strong fingers. I have to use a second pair of pliers, even with 22 gauge.
I can usually do 22. 20 like this, I usually have trouble with. And sometimes if these get a little bit out of like the plane, I'll just come in here and then this one actually looks a little bent. So I usually sometimes I just come in and try and round that part out on one of these. That helped a little bit. Sorry, getting distracted.
It's okay.
I'm not normally distracted. It's just me today. See if I can get this a little bit further. A really little piece. It's bent at a funny angle.
So I'm running into that same, I'm not using the stepper, I'm using my regular size round nose pliers, but I'm running into that same issue with, that I'm offset. And that's okay because it's so easy to, it's easy to, wire is very forgiving and it's easy to.
I have 2 links.
So pretty.
And then I think,
love it.
I'll end up
love it.
attaching.
I absolutely love it. Let's jump on over to, does Colleen have anything to say right now? What's going on in the comments?
Yeah.
Can we bring her back in can we bring you back in, Colleen? Nod your head yes, if you can come back in. Yay!
Can you hear me? Oh, hey. Yes.
What's happening in the comments?
So I've been putting over here in the private, Gina loves your clippers, Jen. Pamela saying hello to Jody. Stacie, your nails are gorgeous.
Hi, Pamela.
Oh, thank you.
Friends are loving what Stacie is doing and love that blue lobster. Lori is saying she does that all the time too, what Stacie did. And Carl says she is shy, so stop tooting her horn. Okay, and that is all for now.
Okay, so when you said Lori, is it Lori Stallman?
Yes.
Hi, Lori.
I can always count on her.
Hi, Pamela.
Okay. Let's go back to Jody. Jody looks like she's got something going on. So Colleen, you're still gonna be heard.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna solo lay out Jody so that you can spat out the comments.
No cussing. Got it.
We can all hear her.
Okay, so I think I understand what I want for my colors. I want them to kind of be like close set, like strands. I still haven't figured out the logistics part of what I'm going to do here. So I'm just kind of working my way to that. And while I'm doing that, I'm thinking about exactly what I want to do. And then I keep wondering if I have silver silk that I want to put with this. So I might, So I might go back there when I figure out exactly what I'm going to do to finish off the ends here. I think I have an idea. I want it to look really seamless. So I think I might have an idea. But right now, I'm just getting them all together here.
I love it.
Thank you.
I absolutely love it. So I have a self-reporting comment to make about myself. I had a little bit of a panic moment here about 6 minutes ago when I looked and saw that it was 5:58. And I'm like, oh no, we only have 2 minutes. But we started at 5:30, not at
That was my fault. I was afraid I might fall asleep on you guys if we started at 9.
No, it's good. I'm glad that you did because then I have the day job, right? And I get off at 5. So doing this at nighttime, I had to come. It was just better too. It was all good. That's just because we all work so well together and our timing. And Colleen was available, and because Colleen has to be available. I can't do this without her. I really can't.
You can.
The way my evening was set up was like perfect for me too. I got home, I ate half my sushi, went on with Rachel, got done with her, went back out, ate the other half of my sushi, and came back for you guys. It was like perfect.
So you were on Sam's at 3 o'clock.
I saw that. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I'm in for it, guys. I'm doing it. And it was
Oh
perfect
my
because you
goodness.
can't eat all your sushi at one sitting anyway. You know?
I wouldn't know that because Jen doesn't eat anything that swims. And it's
Oh.
not that it's like it's against anything. It's just I used to eat fish all the time growing up, and then all of a sudden I didn't like it anymore. And
Oh. Well, that's
yeah.
okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
But yeah, so it worked out perfect. And then yeah, I would be in here anyway, so I might as well hang out with friends, right?
Exactly.
Exactly, and I love it. And this is just I'm just so glad that all of you guys could join.
I
And
was excited.
Stacie and I get to come back
On Sunday.
Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, does anybody else watch the NFL draft? I'm missing it, but I'm recording it right now. I'm really weird. I love the NFL draft.
No,
but I'm sure it's on upstairs.
Yeah, I'm sure my husband's probably watching it. Either that or he's watching wrestling. So either one. He's one of those diehard wrestling fans.
So I grew up in a house of brothers. I have one real brother, and then I have 2 stepbrothers. They've both passed away. The 2 stepbrothers have both passed away, but I still have my real brother. But it was big time wrestling. That's Ric Flair.
Oh yeah.
That was
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, we were like Ric Flair, Dusty Rose, Lex Luger, all those guys. NWA. I think it was NWA.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I come back to mine so that I can show everybody how I make a complete mess?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's do this. I haven't figured out how to just. Hi, Colleen.
Hey, hi. How you doing?
Oh, I just love this. I am so happy she could be here. You guys have no idea. All right, so now I'm going to make this little bundle of seed beads. These seed beads, oh my goodness. So I love when Rachel puts together these amazing seed bead mixes that go along with the box. I think for April though, there are seed beads in the box for April. I haven't opened mine up yet. I want to record.
Yeah, I think sometimes there are and sometimes there aren't.
Yeah. So, but I was able to pick up some 8-0s and some 11-0s. And so I'm using the 11-0s right now. And I just put 30. And wait until you guys see the tool that I use. I guess you guys will, for those of you that have like Lori will know, my daughter's an esthetician. So I have these eyelash wands. And so I snagged a few of those because they're actually like perfect for making.
Oh, do you wine stuff on there?
I do. So I'm going to wine a little bit on there. Is that just, that's, yeah. And I was talking with Danielle today, Danielle Wicks. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, she was sharing tools. Oh, her and Miss Colleen did a live today.
Yeah, we did. It was fun.
I didn't get to watch it live, but I had it on in the background as I was working. I want all of those tools. I just love them. And you had a dowel set. And I'm like, what am I going to do with my eyelash wand if I have a dowel set, right? But you kind of do what you can't. Like, I will use this as a dowel.
Yep.
Now, I can't hammer on it or anything, but I will use stuff that I have around, like I'll use these if I need something bigger.
Mm-hmm. A Sharpie is actually another really good one.
Yeah.
What is?
Oh, yeah, a Sharpie.
A Sharpie.
Yes. So not only just one side. Oh, and then I also have, to be a little bit bigger, I have the good old Bic, because then I have almost every single shape or size. Still, though, I come across. Okay, so this is 18 gauge, and this is German style wire as well. And we are, if you guys haven't noted, we are showcasing Sam's Bead Box. We are kind of part 2 with the 4th anniversary. Jody, Stacie, and I were on a live with Sam's Bead Shop for the designing, and we still had stuff left over. And so we decided to come together. So we are still working with March, and they do have Bead-A-Lawn German style wire in their shop. So I have in the description, and then also too, Colleen is sort of ish dropping links. I think she's dropping links. Yes.
I'm trying.
And again, if you are not a subscriber to Sam's Bead Shop, there is a code that you can use, and Colleen will get that flash into. There you go. Oh, that's Jody's. That's Jody's Facebook page, which is absolutely. So go to that as well. There.
Just go with it.
Just go with it. We just go with it.
Yeah.
And so what I did was I have, and as you can tell, the loops that I made, sorry, the loops that I made are really large. So what I do is I just kind of grab that 26 gauge wire and then just start making a few loops, because I don't need this to be perfect. So you see how this one is kind of sticking out and I got beads flopping everywhere. Well, once I start tightening things up and then just kind of wrapping a few loops around, I end up with this kind of organic looking beaded bead that I was looking for. And then you can scrunch it, you can do whatever you want with it. And that's what I was hoping for, was just something that could just be scrunched together. You can bring the little tiny tail, your little wrap loop down. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make simple loops. Yes, I'm going to make a simple loop because I am pulling in my inner Stacie right now and going to make simple loops with my German style wire. I'm not good at it though, so I will not claim to be good at it, but.
And I think German style wire is the best for simple loops because it's a little tougher and it's less likely to get pulled open.
Yeah, so that's where I was going with this, because I thought that this was going to be a bracelet, but I'm thinking that this is probably going to be a necklace because I'm getting kind of long here because I want these extras. And so I'm probably going to make a long necklace, and I think I'm going to pull in some silver silk. So great idea, Jody. I'm going to probably pull in some silver silk. So I'm probably not going to have a finished piece, but follow us all on Instagram and Facebook. I'm more of an Instagram user, but maybe I will have to jump on over to Facebook and get these posted too. But we will get our pictures of our final finished pieces all posted up, and then on Instagram we just do this little collaborating thing, and then we can be on each other's YouTube feed. Oh, and then look at that. So see how that is? I didn't do that very well because I wasn't really thinking as I was doing. So and like I said, it's not very good simple loops, but I need them to go in the same direction. So I'm going to turn them like this. There we go. And we're going to do that. So I can actually open this up, maybe. Let's open up this side, maybe. Yes, I can open up this side and get this on there. And get that, because you can see my little loops are kind of going now into my wrap, but that's okay. So now that's my pattern. My pattern is one of these big guys. So I'll probably do, so then I'll do another little guy like that, another guy like that. And then another one of these, I'll do another beaded. So I'm probably going to have a nice length of chain, or I can also have this on one side, make another and have a pendant. I feel like we might, oh, I'm scrolling here, but can I share with you guys something that I started? I started, you know, the link that they included in the box. I started just randomly adding seed beads and beads.
Oh, that's fun.
There. And so I'm using that mix, that Chuck glass mix. And
That's
so
beautiful.
I did that too. So I will add that to something too. But yeah, so that's where I'm going. I might make this all the necklace. However, though, I never wear my hair up. So I don't like putting beads behind my neck. But if I give this away to somebody, they might. So I'm probably going to go all the way around and maybe have this as a shorter necklace, or might add some chain to the back. So that's where I'm going. All right. Who is up next? Stacie's getting after it there. So let's get over to her. Hi, Colleen.
Okay. So, I have been busy linking away here. Sort of got my like mojo going. No more drama or errors over here.
Oh my gosh.
So I got that out of my system. So, got the pendant connected. I decided I didn't like how these didn't have any movement, so I actually just put a 6mm jump ring in there.
Yes.
I didn't like how it was sitting. So fortunately my jump rings were handy, and just grabbed some and popped one in there. So I just have the pattern of I'm doing, one link with the 2 fire polish and the blue and gold bead, and then one of the check glass, and then, going back and repeating that.
That's so pretty. Yeah. Oh, I love it. How long is it going to be?
What was that?
How long are you going to make that?
I haven't decided. Probably when I get tired of making these links or run out of beads.
Well, this box is packed with beads.
Well, I made these beads. I'm not going to go put other random beads on there. So yeah, I was just about to add the next link here on.
How many of those little moon beads are there?
5, 6, 7, 8. So that will be my rate limiting thing here. I will run out of little check glass beads. But I started with the other one, so that'll give me a little bit extra. I was thinking of going on a little bit longer, not too short on this.
Well, that is absolutely stunning. Colleen, are there any comments to share?
Yeah. Hello. So friends are saying, let's see, where do we leave off? Everybody loves the tools. Jen has great wire tricks. Knitting needles make great mandrels. Pamela says Jen makes perfect loops. Gina loves Stacie's large loops as connectors, and Lori absolutely loves Stacie's design.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So I am ready. Are we ready to flip over to Jody? Are you ready, Jody?
Oh yeah, go right ahead. I've got all kinds of weird stuff going on right now, but yeah, go right ahead.
We like that. Oh, Stacie, put your hands back out on your mat. Look at those nails.
Oh, your nails are so cute.
Oh, thanks.
So
shout out to
pretty.
Smith, who does them for me here in Cincinnati. I can refer you if you're here.
As I come visit, get my nails done.
Yeah.
Let's jump on over to Jody. Hi, Colleen.
Hi.
She keeps surprising Colleen. All right, so I got my 3 little strands, and I don't know yet. I think that I'm good. I want them kind of bunchy together, so they kind of lay together, right? So I think I'm gonna have to add just a couple more pieces here. I'm making my little loop here. And then I found this navy silver silk leather. So I think I want to bring this in because I think it would look really nice with this.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be, because this isn't going to take up a lot of front room. So you'll still see a lot of this. But I think that I want to double it and bring it around to one side with the clasp.
Oh, that would be so pretty.
So I think that's what I want to do with that.
Oh, I love it.
I'm
So
going
I
that
have
way.
never used the silver slick leather. I just got some recently, but I have never used it.
I did barrel knots with it.
Did you?
Yes. It was amazing. It was life-changing. It was
Really?
yeah, because I didn't know if I could. And I felt like Nile had done it before. And then when I mentioned to you guys before, Kelly was here, Kelly Sutton, the barrel knot queen.
Yes.
She gave me a suggestion on a bracelet. I probably need to make it. And it was using barrel knots. And the good thing about that too is that with that knitted wire, it just kind of clings and it's pretty stinking cool.
I have never tried a barrel knot with it. I'm going to have to try that. Maybe I'll try it tonight.
Yes, try it tonight because it's pretty incredible. I did it not last weekend, but the weekend before with Nile.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to check it out. I end up missing so many things somehow. I don't know what happens.
I do too. I missed Danielle and Colleen today. But that's, they have on replay.
Yeah.
But, because we all three have the day jobs.
Yeah.
Colleen has her day job too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a cat mom. I'm a stay-at-home cat mom.
Best job ever.
Oh, that is so pretty. I'm loving it.
Thank you.
Oh, and look, I see something on your mat. I spy something with my eye, something purple called magical crimping pliers.
Okay, can I tell you something? Because I'm about to really tell you that I watched everybody's tutorial on these.
Yeah.
But your tutorial helped me so much.
Really?
Yes, it really helped. And I still make some really crappy ones, like that needs to be covered up. But
oh my goodness.
I'm getting more comfortable with it now. And this one's not bad. This one's not bad.
That's beautiful.
So so thank you so much. And I watched your tutorial several times. So
oh my goodness, thank you. That just kind of warms my heart because I love doing stuff like that. And I learned from Kristen Fagan on how to make how to where mine aren't so crappy. And it was wonderful. And then I got lucky the first time out, and then I got a little full of myself and then started making crappy ones and then decided, okay, I need to just come to earth here and know that Jen is not the magical crimper expert. However, though, I make my crimps are a lot better now though too. And then I taught my friend Vicky. I don't know if my friend Vicky's watching. She has a day job.
I haven't seen her.
Oh, Vicky. She we work in the same kind of field-ish. She's at a county office as well, but in Bakersfield, and I'm in Stanislaus County. And we didn't know for the longest time. I mean, I knew her for a few years, and then I don't know, I did something, I was showing her something on Instagram, and it was before I had the Bella Rain Instagram, and she was like, you do jewelry? I do jewelry.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
And she didn't know how to use the magical crimping pliers, and we had a conference and she brought them one time, and she got it the very first shot. But she's
amazing.
Yes, she's been jewelry making for a long time too. I'm losing count, so I'm probably going to finish this seed bead thing off. But oh my goodness, I love that. That's stunning.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now I just got to figure out the back.
All right. Well, that's okay. Because we're going to go to Stacie's mat real fast, and then the four of us are going to come back to the front and talk it out because there's only 5 minutes left.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Yeah, okay. I guess I won't have it finished right away.
Yeah.
That's okay. You know, I've learned that we don't have to have it finished. It's okay. And oh my goodness, look.
So I have most of a choker.
Oh my gosh.
And I
love
evened it out. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Vicky is here. Vicky is here.
She is. Oh, okay.
She is here, yeah.
Did she hear me? And now she's like, Jen,
Yeah.
I am here.
I'm sorry. I didn't see her earlier. I apologize, Vicky.
Vicky, hi, Vicky. She had her granddaughter last weekend, or was it the weekend before? Oh my gosh, I might be off a weekend. But she had her little baby granddaughter for the first time. And she's like, I'm not going to be watching lives. Like, that's all right. But I didn't know if she was going to be able to tune in today. I emailed her and I never heard back. You didn't email me back, Vicky. I'm kind of sad. All right. Okay. So let's bring us all back in. Are we ready? Oh, so Jody, do you want to turn? Yeah. Do you want to turn yours around?
Yep. Sorry, I was lost in Bead land.
I know.
Not hard to do.
You know, Colleen, we have to keep you in the background to where we can hear you.
You got to put me on mute. That's what you got to do. Put me on mute.
Right. I'm good.
No, we cannot mute you. Okay, so let me get us all back. Let's do this. There we are.
Yay.
Sorry, I have this wrapped loop I have to finish. It's like I
Okay. Well, we'll let her finish the wrap loop.
I lost. I'm done.
Okay. I was counting seed beads and I thought I was smart and could count and talk at the same time.
No.
But I couldn't do it.
Nobody can do that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. So I will be finishing my project off camera. So will Jody and so will Stacie. And when we post, we'll post them. We'll put them in Sam's Bead gym chat. We'll do that. We'll get them on Instagram and then we'll do the collaboration. So when you guys post on Instagram, be sure to hit that collab. And we bring in Miss Colleen too. We bring her in. Yeah. You know, she's how the world is turning right now for me. So
I do have an emotional support pickle, so that helps.
Oh, emotional support pickle.
I have emotional support beads.
Fun club.
Oh gosh. If you guys were to see the rest of it, you're looking back there going, oh dang, no, that's nothing. That's like a 10th right there.
So are we gonna come over and go shopping in your room?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm with Jody. We're gonna come over on our electric suitcases with our little sparkle bags, and we're gonna
have an empty
over.
suitcase so I can fill it up and then bring it back with me.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You don't want to fly because you're not going to be able to ship it back. Yeah. So you're going to want to. Yeah. I've got a lot. So I want to thank everybody for joining. Unfortunately, none of us, Jody and Stacie and I, we could not see the comments, and so Colleen was working double time, triple time, really, because she was doing it on her phone and then doing this and doing that. And then I'm pulling her in all the time going, hi. And she's like, oh, hi.
Everyone absolutely loved everything. And everyone said all of your projects were amazing and beautiful. And thank you very much for all of them.
Aww.
Thank you, Colleen.
How the community we have.
Thank you, Colleen. How was Friday night for everybody? I dig it.
Let's see.
I love this.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. Stacie, are you in?
I'm in.
Yes. We will come back on another Friday night.
On the Fridays from the crowd.
It looks everybody's loving it. Everybody's saying yes.
Okay, good. All right. Did you see Linda from Gumnut Jewelry?
I did not see Miss Linda today. No.
Okay. She's in Australia, and so she likes the later too. Because when we have them at 11 o'clock in the morning, it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, 2 a.m. I'm just getting started at 2 a.m.
Die hard, though. Die hard for sure.
So let's try and do one Friday night a month.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I'm in.
Yay.
I'm in.
Are you in, Cole?
Deb, I'm here.
Let's try and do a Friday night. So you guys stay tuned. and we will work out our schedule and come up with a Friday night. And I'll try to get that posted early, but not too early to where you forget, but early enough to where you remember that it's coming up on
sweet
Friday.
spot.
Yeah, I know. There's got to be a little sweet spot there.
Exactly.
And I did put it up on Instagram. So if you guys aren't following Stacie, Jody, and I on Instagram, I post those on Instagrams with the little reminder. There's like a reminder tool on
so cool
on Instagram. It's so cool. And then I'm just not a Facebook, but I got to get onto Facebook and get posting on Facebook, because I just don't do it there. But we will be sure to head on over to Sam's and join the Sam's group on Facebook, the gym chat. Also, too, Colleen has right here, if you are not a subscriber to Sam's Bead Box and you want to start subscribing, use CRAFT, all caps. You get $5 off your first box. If you want to see past boxes, I have that link also in the description. You go check out past boxes, and they're just absolutely incredible and amazing. So where can we find you next, Miss Colleen?
Well, and Danielle's here, by the way. So everybody say hi to Danielle. She's here.
Hi, Danielle.
I'll be with Danielle tomorrow on CB Saturday over on Danielle's channel. That's at 2 p.m. I think, 5 p.m. Oh, my Lord. I think 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then Sunday, I'll be on Silver Silk with you ladies.
Woo.
One of you ladies. Oh, Stacie, I'll be with you on Monday. I'm so excited with Danielle.
You're gonna be with me twice on Sunday.
I have 7 lives in this next 4 days from today until Monday.
Crazy. So awesome. I love it.
Jody, we heard that you were with Rachel this afternoon on Sam's Bead Shop channel. Where can we find you next?
I don't have much planned until May 4th. I'll be with Neely.
All right.
Yay! Yeah. So it's the day after my birthday.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to do, happy birthday for me. Because I get to do a live.
Yay.
So.
Yay.
And we're working on a birthday live too, because our birthdays are in May. So together. So.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That would be
We're
awesome.
working at it.
And Kirk from Space Pickle Designs.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That is so awesome. I'm an August child. So
I'm in December, so
someone else that's an August child, and we can.
My son's an August child. I love Peridot.
Yes. Isn't it
Peridot
gorgeous?
is so pretty.
Yeah. So pretty. Stacie, where can we find you next?
Well, I am going to be with you next at Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. We are going to have the new Jesse James Magical Mystery Bead Box, which is very exciting. The April version, and I won't spill the beans.
I love the name of the Magical Mystery Bead Box for this month too.
I figured you were.
And Sarah told me, she goes, "You're really going to love next month's box," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
You told me that too, and then I knew what it was. I said, "You let the cat out of the bag, but I'll keep it."
Well, I happen to watch, I never do this, so I do not watch unboxings of Sam's Bead Box or Bargain Bead Box or Jesse James Bead's Magical Mystery Bead Box. I do not watch unboxings until I have mine and I do my unboxing, because I like to be, because I'm pretty excited. I really hold back too. So if you guys watch my unboxing and you're like, wow, you're super excited. Oh no, multiply that, because I'm really excited behind the scenes. And I feel like I don't get that raw excitement when I already watch it.
Yeah.
However, though, Miss Colleen has been killing it on the unboxing.
I'm the spoilerer. I spoiled it for everyone. I spoiled all the unboxings.
I watched yours, and I still got excited when I saw mine, so it was good.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad I didn't totally spoil it.
So I hope you dropped in your links too, and if you guys, okay, so she probably didn't, but if she didn't, they are in the description as well, so you can find us everywhere. And we are going over a little bit, but I cannot thank you guys enough for being here. thank you, you three. I love you guys. You guys are amazing.
Aw.
And for all of those viewers that were watching that I couldn't see who was watching, thank you guys so much. And just stay tuned because we're just going to be living it up with the lives. We're going to do Friday Night Live once a month. And so I'm super excited. So have a wonderful weekend, everybody. We will see you on Saturday. Join Danielle Wicks, and that is at 2 p.m. Pacific time and 5 p.m. Eastern time. And you will see Miss Colleen there as well. And I think, did she say Leslie Pope is joining her tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, we're having Leslie Pope again.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
I love her.
Yes.
I love her.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
So you have Leslie Pope with Colleen and
That would be
Danielle
with
Wicks
Danielle.
all in one? Are you serious? Really? Then on Sunday, don't forget to join. Come right back here to this channel at 11 o'clock, and you will see Stacie, Colleen, and I. We're going to be working with the Rainy Day Magical Mystery Bead Box.
Yay!
Yay! And then Jody, we will see you on May 4th.
Yep.
It's going to be a little bit, but hey, May 4th is actually right around the corner,
It's like
isn't it?
Next
It
week, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
it
next
is.
Oh my goodness.
week from Sunday. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
so
It's a
it's
week
not
from
that
Sunday.
long. Yeah.
No.
So we will see you with Neelay Patel, one of my absolute favorites. We will see you with him on
And
his
Danielle
channel
probably,
on Sunday for Silky Sunday. So
Yay.
thank you guys so
Yay.
much. Thank you,
you.
everybody. Have a wonderful
Bye.
weekend.
Keep planting the beans.
I'm trying to find my mouse here. So here's a
Want me to end it?
find the mouse. We're
Want me to
still
end it?
live. We are still live, you guys. Okay.